Hey YouTube people, I have a real simple way of taking care of defrosting a freezer. So I kind of already got started. I thought, well, I'm doing this, I want to show everybody else what's going on. And I'm going to keep it simple though. It's not going to be too long, but I'll try and get as much detail in as possible. Alright, so here's the freezer. Looks horrible. A lot of years of just not taking care of business. Very little here, and then a lot down here. So some people use a hair dryer. I'm using this heater. Basically your regular ceramic heater. Got it up in the air so I can get the heat closer to the top, because that's the big one. And then the only few things you really need, I got some hot water and a glove and a rag in there to go and wipe it down, and even put some hot water in there from time to time to help accelerate the melt. I got a pan of some sort here. Any kind of basin will do. Something to just put the chunks of ice in there so you can just take them outside and throw them out. And then of course, that's it. Sometimes I'm going to use this putty knife to make things a little easier. And basically you just kind of get everything out, have somewhere else to put it. I put it in a freezer with a refrigerator upstairs. Unplug, turn off your freezer over here or wherever yours is. And once in a while just get in there and, you know, get the water that's building up. For instance, you know, probably should get like a sponge. I got a sponge. Good idea. Let's go over here. We'll grab a sponge. This will sop things up really nice and absorbent. And then just kind of take what you absorb from time to time and throw it in your basin. You know, real simple. Of course, some of you probably have sham wells, and good luck with that. Also, I noticed over here by the door that it might be like some frozen frost inside the door some places, so it's dripping down at the bottom. Get a little pan for that. And let's see how it goes. So I started about 15 minutes ago, and I'm going to get back to you in a few minutes and we'll see how things are working out. Peace out. So we're back about a half hour later, and as you can see, this is getting smaller. It's almost ready to just come up. It's probably going to start falling apart any minute now. So we'll let it keep going. We're going to go eat lunch. Starting to see the top is getting done. This is getting done. Doing real well. I say we should have this done within a few hours, honestly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop showing you stuff. I'm going to show you when things start really breaking up and make it worth your while. Okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye. So, for a progress report, got the one shelf all done. A few pieces of ice left. This one's coming along pretty well. And this one as well. There's a lot of water gets caught up in there. Sort of pools up. You can see it splashing, right? So you can use a sponge. Sometimes you want to take a break from the sponge. And also use a wet dry vac, which also comes in handy. A lot of spots where water starts sort of collecting on the floor. And basically, you just get your wet dry vac attachment as such. Turn it on. Puts it right up. No big deal. And even. Obviously, we're going to clean up behind it later, but it works. So, still going at it. Keep you posted. Bye. And just so you see, a bunch of chunks down there. One of the things that happens as this ice starts to loosen up, and I recommend being very careful doing this, but I'm doing it because as it gets loosened, it gets easier, and you're not really damaging your coils. That's the thing, you don't want to damage your coils. If you can't get to something, let it melt. It's like a hammer, carefully. Don't go crazy. Get this little putty knife. Don't go crazy with that either. Go where you can go. Don't go nuts. And just kind of tap in there and just keep going somewhat lightly. And basically this top layer, as you saw in the bucket, just lifts right out. Then you got more. The thing is, the more you take this out from the top, the layer under this is going to come up even easier. Still have a huge layer. And like I said, look at all this ice. It's insane how much ice I have inside here. So let's keep doing that. We're almost getting wrapped up. After this shelf, we have one more shelf. Again, it's only been a couple hours up, maybe an hour and change up, not even a couple hours yet. I think I started like 3, it's like 4-ish. So, only an hour and change at this point. I'm going to pause it from this point, and we'll come back and pretty much see the finished result. So far, so good. I can't imagine much more to share except letting you see that it actually gets done, and we'll go from there. Alright, see ya. So here we go. It's all done. But nice, all cleaned out. All the ice out of there. All 3 racks, all nice and done. Got a little bit of water more to wipe up. You want to clean up these areas here with, you know, you could use bleach and water or just some soap and water. But get it all nice and clean. Get your area all dried up. That usually happens. No big deal. It's not the end of the world. And there is your freezer, all done and defrosted. I hope this is helpful. If it wasn't, I'm sure there's other things you could see. But enjoy your giving it your best. Bye.